Okie dokie, let's get warmed up. I know my body needs to get warmed up. My hamstrings are sore. So, well, hopefully you guys can hear me. You're a little further away than normal. So go ahead and start with your cat dog. I think I'm going to move you guys closer. So don't mind what's about to happen. I'm going to sit you guys down for a second. Go ahead and start with your cat dog. Hi, Jyoti. 10 cat dogs. I'm going to move you guys closer. And then go ahead and move into your hip circles. So on your hands and knees, keep that right knee bent. Kick that leg back around. 10 on the right, 10 on the left. Here. And switch. Oh boy. All right, next you're gonna sit back on your heels, get your spine moving, forearm on the ground, hand in your low back, open up and close 5 times. Inhale as you open, exhale as you close. And switch. Alright, we're going to take it up to your hands and your knees now. Fingertips behind the ears. 5 T-spine rotations here. And switch. Keeping that spine nice and extended. Alright, we'll get into our wrists. So, palms down, fingertips point towards our bodies. Rocking back. And then palms up, fingertips point towards you. Oh man, I love this one. Keeping those elbows straight. Rotate the palms or the fingertips towards the center, palms up. Open all the way and close all the way. So I may have made a post old-fashioned decision the other night. We'll go ahead and bring your hands together. You're going to press up, rotate, and lower. I saw this great little shirt. It was a virtual 5K. And you get a shirt with, the Anchorman? Anyway, I am shamelessly recruiting you guys to sign up for this virtual 5K. So it's not virtual as in, you know, you're actually going to do it, but you do it wherever you want at your own pace. But it's got to be a 5K, and then you have to record some kind of proof that you guys did it. So I'll throw you guys the link, or I'll put it up on my story. And I think you guys should do the virtual 5K with me. I'm trying to get Benito to do it. Alright, you guys. I think we're all warmed up. We're going to get our, what's up, Brady? We're going to get our heart rate up. So we've got 4 exercises. Ooh, let me get this out of the way here. So we're going to do, last time we did a little hop and a sumo squat. We're going to take it to a full squat jump to a full sumo squat. So what that looks like is all the way down, all the way up, all the way down. So you're not going really fast, but you're getting deeper into your landing. Woo. You're getting a nice good jump. That'll be number 1. Number 2 will be ice skaters. Number 3 will be just jogging in place. Number 4 will be lateral line hops. So your feet stay hip width apart. You're just jumping side to side, either over a vertical line or a or imaginary line. We have 1 round, 30 seconds each. All right, you guys, are you ready? And go. It's a full jump to a full sumo squat. So you're working slow, really landing with the butt behind you. Get a full squat. Land as soft as you can, 10 seconds. Your legs are burning, you're doing them correctly. Don't stop, keep going. And time, ice skaters, 30 seconds. Again, landing soft. Feel your glute pushing you from side to side. 10 seconds. And jog in place. It's kind of your recovery here. Make sure your arms are not there in front of you, but alongside your body. Swinging back and forth at the shoulder, not at the elbow. Five seconds. 3, 2, side to side. 30 seconds. Seconds, you guys. 2. Whew. And time. Holy moly. My legs are already burning. Gonna grab a little sip of water. Holy moly. Right foot forward, left foot back, feet hip width apart, chest out, abs pulled in, up and down. Split squat for 5, 3, 4, and switch. 5, back to that right leg, single leg RDL. Balance on that right foot, little bend in that knee, hinge forward. 5 here. I'm stoked you guys have stayed consistent with working out and being active. We're hoping for an opening in around June for Vital. So that gives you another month to really keep your body strong and get it ready for climbing. Whew. And 5, alternating lateral lunges. So you're going to step out to the right and to the left, 5 per leg. We don't really know when the gym's opening up, to be honest, but that's what we're shooting for. We're dealing with a lot of uncertainties, but we're pretty excited to have you guys back once we do open up. All right, 5 push-ups. Hands a little wider than your shoulders, abs tight all the way down, all the way up. And 5. From there, take it to your hands and your knees. You're gonna do stationary bear crawls. I'm gonna go find something for my knees. So, if you have not done these, your hands are below your shoulders, your knees are below your hips, your toes are tucked under, your navel's drawn in. Lift your knees about an inch above the ground. Lift your right hand, left toes, and then switch. 5 per leg. And switch. All right. You've got hip extensions. We've got butterfly hip extensions and regular. We've just got 10 of each today. So butterfly, feet together, knees apart, arms down, palms up, abs engaged. Lift and squeeze your buns and lower. Get a nice squeeze at the top. Ooh, it's warm. I heard we're supposed to get 80-degree weather this weekend. Pretty excited about that. All right, feet flat. Feet parallel, up and down 10 times with a good squeeze. And 10. All right, we are gonna go back to getting your heart rate up. Our heart rate is going to get up with those. Whoa! Sorry, there's a road runner in my yard over there. So cool. I haven't seen one of those out here. I always see them in the desert. Sorry, butterfly. We're gonna do the jumps, the squat jumps to sumo, our ice skaters, our running in place, and then our lateral line hops. This time we've got 2 rounds, 20 seconds of each exercise. Alrighty, are you ready? Doesn't matter because we're going anyway. Go! Jump, sumo, regular. 20 seconds here. If you need to slow down, totally fine. Just don't stop. Keep moving. 3, 2, and ice skaters. Oh gosh, my legs. Those stinking kill me. 10 seconds. 3, 2, run in place. Heart rate still up. This is almost like active recovery. Try to match your inhale to your exhale. Don't let your breath get away from you. Lateral line hops, 20 seconds. All right, here we go. Line 2, stretch, and go. Regular regular, sumo, regular, sumo. 10 seconds. Three, two, good. Ice skaters, 20 seconds. Five seconds. 3, 2, and oh, this is great. Just imagine you guys on your own personal 5K, 10 seconds. That's what this time is right now, to reflect on you joining me in that virtual 5K. 3, 2, lateral line jumps for 20 seconds. 10 seconds. Three, two, one. Oh man. Little sip of water. Do those sumo jumps get anybody else? Because I burn from those. Alright, we're gonna do our stretches. Greatest stretch. You know the drill. Hand on the ground, hands on the ground. Below your shoulders. Step that right foot to the right of the right hand. Lift the back kneecap, sink the groin, get a nice, big, beautiful stretch. The front of your thigh as well as in the groin. 2 per leg, alternating legs. And then go ahead and stand on up. We've got leg swings. And 5 on the other. Alright, hamstrings, elbows by your side. Chest leading, hook that heel. Drive your hips back. Feel a nice stretch. The back of the leg. Oh boy. And quad stretch. Are you guys doing any kind of mobility routine in between these workouts? I would love to know. If you're doing any kind of stretching or any other activity. Trying to let this stretch last, because once it's over, it means we have to jump again. Alright, 3 rounds, 10 seconds each. So since we're only going 10 seconds with each exercise, maybe pick up the tempo a little bit quicker. Alright, you guys, squat jumps, 10 seconds only, go. Up, out, in, out. Get it. See how low you can go. 3, 2, 1. Ice skaters, 10 seconds. Go a little bit faster. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 10 seconds. 1, 2, 1, 2. Pick up that tempo. 5 seconds here. Lateral line hops, 10 seconds. Three, 2, up and down. All right, 1 round, 2 to go. 5 seconds. You got it. Ice skaters. 3, 2, sprint it out. 3, 2, Lateral hops. 3, 2, 1. Last round. Challenge yourself. Find your edge. 3. Ice skaters, go. Keep moving. You guys only have 20 seconds left to work. Sprint. A little faster. And lateral line hops. Woo! Oh, Mamma Mia. Whew. Nice work, you guys. Grab your water. Hello, Yara. All right, you guys. Like last week, we're focusing on strength / endurance. We're going to repeat those Frenchies. We're going to repeat those Frenchies. We're going to have a total of 4 weeks with those Frenchies, maybe even more. We'll see how we're doing. 5 rounds. And just a reminder, I'll remind you on how to perform your Frenchies. And then if you're not yet doing full bodyweight pull-ups, just rep out 5 or rep out your max. Otherwise, you can do your Cobra with the reach, 10 reps, really slow, focusing on tightening up those lats when you do those pulls. So for a Frenchie, that's gonna be our first exercise. You're gonna grab your pull-up, you're gonna pull all the way up, pause for 4 seconds, then lower all the way to the bottom. You pull all the way up, then lower halfway, hold for 4 seconds, then lower. Again, pull all the way up, lower to about 2/3 of the way, hold for 4 seconds, and then lower slow. That is, 1 rep. You're gonna do 1 to 5 reps. We are doing 5 sets, so 1 is plenty. I'm doing only 1 in my circuit, but if you've got more in you, don't hold back. Do what challenges you. That's number 1. Number 2, we have hip extension. So if you have your bench or your cooler, make sure you've got that with you. And then literally just old-fashioned push-ups. We don't have any kind of change of arms or legs, we're repping out 10 today. So you'll get a total of 50, which is, I think, pretty darn good for you guys. I know my arms won't be working very well tomorrow. All right. So I'm gonna get my cooler in place, grab some chalk for my pull-ups. You guys go ahead and get started on either your Frenchie or just repping out whatever you're doing for your pull-up. So it's all the way up. 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way down. All the way up. Halfway. 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way down. All the way up. Almost all the way down. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, that's our Frenchie. Next, we're doing our hip extensions a little bit different. So you guys have been using or performing these with your back on the ground and your leg elevated. I'm going to have you guys do the opposite. You're going to sit on the ground in front of your bench. Again, if you don't have a bench, just use the floor, you'll still get work. And you're going to lift your hips. In this position, my heel is pretty much below my knee. You can either grab this knee or prop it up if you have the flexibility. Keep your chin tucked. I'm hinging from my hips. You see, I have a straight line from my hip to my neck. What I'm not doing is rounding my spine. I keep my spine locked. My chin follows my torso. push through this leg, squeeze my right butt cheek, and drop down. 10 reps. You can also grab this knee, whatever works for you. 10 on each side. So your head and neck should follow your torso. And switch. So my foot is pointed straight ahead. I drop my hips straight down and lift. I'm hinging from the hip, not rounding my spine. And 10. Whew, I need to change my angle for that for you guys. This slant, tell you what. I appreciate it when it rains because my house isn't flooded, but it's kind of funky to work on. All right, now you've got 10 push-ups. No tricks, just old-fashioned, perfect form push-ups. If you're unable to get that perfect form on the ground, elevate your hands onto a bench. Make sure your hands are in line with your chest. 10 reps. Yep, all the way down. All right, now that you guys know our circuit, we're going for 4 more rounds. Go ahead and perform your pull-ups or your Frenchie. I was really sore from these. I hadn't done these in a little while. All right, we've got all the way up, 4, 3, 2, 1, all the way down, all the way up, halfway, 4, 3, 2, 1, all the way down, all the way up, 2/3, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Single leg hip extensions. Back on the bench. Yes. Yes, GOT. Toes will stay on the ground. It looks like this. If this were the ground, I would be here. I would reach and pull. Reach, pull. Palms are down. I'm squeezing my lats as I pull. That will be your cobra. All right, 10 hip extensions. So down, up. Remember, my head and neck is following my body. I'm not rounding my spine. 10 per leg, and then 10 push-ups. For your push-ups, once you can perform 3 sets of 10 on an elevated surface, if you're not yet doing them on the ground, then start to lower. So as you get stronger, you lower the level of your bench for your push-ups until you can do them on the floor. Got kind of a funny workstation here today, guys. All right, round 2, 3 to go. Back to those pull-ups. Pull-ups, Frenchies, Cobra, whatever you guys need. down, all the way up. Halfway, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way down, all the way up. 2/3, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Hip extension. So I've got my head and neck supported on my step. You can either lift your left knee or put your left ankle on your right knee, drop your hips, and lift. My head and neck follows my torso. Keep your tempo slow and controlled with these hip extensions, squeezing at the top. If anything, you can pick up the tempo to your push-ups slightly. Just make sure that the form stays perfect. Remember, 5 perfect ones will do you more good than 10 mediocre ones. So find your perfect form. Oh, 3 down, 2 to go. I feel like Poncho with those push-ups. Throughout the day, anytime I look over, he's over here, he's over there on his back, he's over there on his side, he's over there in his stomach. I'm like, I don't know, I'm trying to find a different angle, a good angle for you guys. And flat ground to work off of as well. All right, let's go. What am I missing? Oh, push it. Oh, no. Oh. All right. Wrap out 5 or max or Frenchies or reaching cobra. Go. How you guys doing? It's round 4, right? 10 hip extensions here. You're breathing. Make sure you're drawing the navel deeper. You should not be feeling this in your low back. That exercise is primarily for your glutes. 10 push-ups. Okie dokie. I'm pretty sure we're going for round 5. Yes, I know you guys know. 1, all the way down. Pull all the way up, halfway down. 4, 3, 2, 1, all the way down, all the way up. 2/3, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. All right, now we got those hip extensions on the edge of your bench, tailbone tucked under, abs tight, drop those hips, lift, squeeze. 1, 4, 6, 7. Keep this tempo. 9, 10, and switch. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, squeezing. 5, 10. All right, finish that circuit up. 10 push-ups, you guys. Guys and gals. All right, grab a little sip of water, take a little rest. Let's finish it up. Let me put this over here. All right, for our first exercise in this circuit, if you have your weights, feel free to grab them for your legs. If you don't have weights, no problem, just do body weight. We're gonna do a combo move. So what that means is feet are hip width apart. I'm gonna work my right leg 5 reps. So 1 rep is a back lunge. Here, I step forward and balance, hinge forward. That's 1. I'm gonna do 5 of those. So it's a back lunge to a single leg RDL. 2, 3. Squeeze your bums as you step forward. 4. Last one. And 5. Give you a side view. Let's switch to the left leg. So my left leg stays forward, I back lunge. 1, keep my back extended, hinge. Good. 2, lead with my chest. 3. 4. Back lunge, step forward, squeeze the glute. RDL, that's 5. Exercise 2. You can either do your lower abdominals on the ground or on the floor. I'll do the first set on the ground. If you already know how to do them hanging, go ahead. So you're here. Pull that belly button down, flatten that low back. While holding your lower abdominals, you're going to tap your heels, pull them up. You can do a little hip lift. You've got 10 reps here. So you're gonna hold your abs, you're gonna lower and pull them up. Good. Lower and lift 10 times with control. And breathe. Awesome. All right, third exercise in this circuit, we're gonna do an oblique crunch. You've got a few different options on how to perform these. The least challenging option is both of these bent, arms crossed, tap your right elbow to your left knee, back down, 10 on one side. Next option is keep your right leg straight with the quad contracted, crunch this way for 10. If you want a harder version, straighten the leg as you drop the shoulders, then crunch. Pick your poison, 10 per side. Good, and then the other side. 1. And last, fourth and final exercise in this circuit. On your knees, sit your hips back. Back is extended. Thumbs point out. Open up, squeeze, and close. 10 reps. Awesome. So that will be your circuit, you guys. We're gonna finish up with that. So take it back to your back lunge to a single leg RDL, 5 on the right, 5 on the left. Grab your weights or keep it body weight, feet hip width apart. Step back. 1. 4. Good. And switch. Little bend in that knee. Back lunge. Stand up, squeeze, hinge. That's 1. 2. 4. 5. All right. I demonstrated the lower abdominals on your back. I'm gonna tilt this so I can show you lower abdominals hanging. I think that should be a good angle here. So if you're doing your lower abdominals hanging, you can grab your handles, and the whole goal here is to get your pelvis to tilt, right? So that abdominal attaches down to your pubic bone. So you want to open it up and then crunch it up. So I'm going to keep my elbows straight and crunch my knees towards my elbows, right? So I'm here. Open it up. No swinging. Woo. So you can do those with bent knees. You can also do those with straight knees. And your rep range will be anywhere between 5 and 10 reps. All right. Let's take it back down to the ground. We've got our oblique crunches. Choose whichever is the best version for you. 10 reps on one side, 10 on the other. And switch. Need a little ab stretch, go ahead and drop your hips. Press your upper body up, get a nice little stretch in those abdominals. Then right into your knees, extend your back, sit your hips back, thumbs point behind you. 10 rear flies. So I'm bent over. So you can get an idea of what my shoulders are doing. They're together and then squeezing. 10 times. All right, you guys, you're killing it. We've got one final round and you will be finished with your workout for the day. And then you can carry on with whatever you've got planned. So let's take it to the back lunge to a single leg RDL, 5 per side. Slanted over there. So a back lunge to an RDL is 1 rep. You have 5. Make sure your shoulders are pulled back. Your chest is leading with that RDL. Squeezing your glute as you step forward and as you stand up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Your lower abs can be hanging or on the ground. I'm going to finish up with mine on the ground. 10 if you're on the ground. You can just move your legs if that's enough. If you want to add a hip lift, go for it. It is absolutely imperative that you do not feel this in your low back. Make sure you feel it in your abs. If you're feeling any clicking in your hip, you probably need to do a little bit of stretching. All right, and crunches. 10 on the right, 10 on the left. Inhale back, exhale crunch. Flip it over. On your knees, sit your hips back, extended spine. Open up, squeeze those shoulder blades. 10 reps. 10. Good squeeze. Palms on the floor. Straighten your legs. Lift your chest. feel stretch in the front of your body and those abs. And then you can push your hips over your heels into child's pose to give your low back a little stretch. All right, you guys. Awesome job. All right. We got another one in the books. What number is that for you guys? I have to count mine and see. Thank you again for joining me. I hope you feel good. Hope you feel worked in a good way. I got this crazy little baby here growing. Anyway, I don't know if any of you are actually interested in the virtual 5K that I signed up for, but if you are, I'll throw it out there. It could be fun if we all did it. Of course, we don't have to do it at the same time, but it's kind of neat. Anyway, you guys, thank you again. Hope you have a great rest of your day. I'm going to have a mint smoothie. I'll post that recipe. It's so good. Thank you guys. You're awesome and wonderful. Oh, does that mean you're not gonna do it, Jyoti? Seriously, I think I signed up for that. Maybe post cocktail. I'm like, oh, I love this guy. That's Anchorman. He's so funny. I probably signed up for it to get the shirt, but I don't know, whatever. All right, bye you guys. We will see you next time. Thank you again for joining.